Hello guys and welcome back to Jerry's Garden. Today I've got the first official gardening video for you. As you know, gardening is a great way of exercising, help you with your mental health, ease the anxiety, help with depression, and I think everybody should do a little bit of gardening. Right, what I'm going today, because it's February almost end, and this is the best time to start your seedlings. Right, I'm gonna have my official drink. You see, no tea today. It's gin and tonic with the raspberries from my garden. Nice. And why? Because I can. I'm going to college tomorrow. I have no work. Brilliant. Right. If you start in your seedlings and you've got a heated greenhouse, you're lucky. As me, my garden is rather smaller size. I have no heated greenhouse and therefore I'm using my windowsill. Because I'm doing that, I found an amazing gadget you probably know already about, and it's a heated propagator. It's like a tray like that, the black one, you've got a cable attached to it. And you've got this little plastic top, you just sit it on it. And what does it do? It's keep temperature inside around 20-22 degrees. It's a controlled environment and it's not overheat or anything, because once they reach the temperature, it's turn itself off, and when the temperature drop, it start warming up again. What does it do for seeds? It is speeding germination, and you know, if you see them and leave them outside, you probably end up, you know, with seedlings maybe 2 months later at this time of the year. Today I'm sowing two different things. One variety of tomato from the previous year and the same variety of pepper I grew last year, because I was very happy with crop. The tomato is money maker. This variety is producing nice good size fruit, and it's not that flavored. However, if you want a nice Italian starter, slice them, put a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of basil. Perfect in hot summer days. And I was quite happy because I like tomatoes. I just like to slice them, put them on a slice of bread with butter, salt and pepper. Brilliant. Then the next I'm growing, I was also growing it last year, is the long red macaroni pepper. I don't know if you know, if you go to the shop and you want to buy the peppers, say you would like bell peppers, which are yellow, red, green, in one pack. Brilliant. These are more expensive if you go to the shop. They are long, like, you know, dark color, sweeter. And I had 6 plants last year, and I was harvesting these peppers for like good 6-7 weeks. And again, because I saw them late, some of them didn't manage to get the full color. However, if you know how pepper grows, if you've got a yellow, red, they always started from green. If you chop it when it's green, you're gonna have a green pepper. If you leave it longer, it will change color to red or yellow. But again, the peppers were good. They were not that juicy. However, I think I just keep them in 2 small pots, because I do mostly pot gardening. And that was caused because they didn't have enough water to, you know, keep going and build the pepper. Just, I think that was it. I can't see any other reason. Which I'm going to give it a try again this year, a little bit differently, and see what I'm gonna end up with. Right, then next, you probably know, or if you don't know, I'm originally from the Czech Republic. And in Czech Republic, you know, the gardening is like a good thing. We usually, Czech people grow tomatoes, potatoes, all this, you know, supplies you normally can get from the supermarket, but we use our garden more for the sustainable produce. And I went there like last year, I don't know what time was it, what time of the year, and I went to the market and they were selling the seeds, which was a little bit random time of the year because I think that it was just like after season finish, but I decided that's the best time of the year if you want to get the seeds for the next year because they are on sale. Right, what did I get? You probably not gonna understand, but this is like a cherry tomato. This variety is for hanging baskets, little pots. If you don't have a garden at all and you just have little bit of balcony, you can use pots to actually grow them, and they will hang there like they go over the pot, and they only grow to little size, I think like that, but they are more like bushy. What is good about them is they producing fruit like on go. Every single day you go out in summer, once they produce the fruit, you can pick and pick and pick and pick. Every single day you find always one or two ready. There are also cherry one, which they produce more flavor than the moneymaker species. That's why I choose them, because I like a little bit of salad. You just put a few tomatoes and that's it. Right, and the next one is the same type of, you know, dwarf tomato plant. However, this one is orange. I never grow orange tomato, and I always wanted. It's like when you've got the raspberries and you've got the white raspberries or yellow raspberries, depends how you call them. Love them, and they got a little bit of different flavor, but if you mix them together in salad, it just looks great. And again, you can grow them in the pots or in the hanging baskets if you don't have a garden. I've got like little free pots. I will show you in another video when I, you know, plan them out and how they doing. This is great, you know. And how do I sow them? Right, you've got your propagator. You've got your little, I like it when the little pots, you can get like 10 for a pound or something. Usually with the propagator you got a tray, but I found it rather difficult to separate seedlings because it's only that high, and when you've got like about 20 of them, you basically taking them out, but you just damage them, you damage the roots. This one is better because you can get everything out and you can spread them nicely, gently. I'm using to germinate my seeds multi-purpose compost because I've got the best experience with it at all the time. You've got other compost like for seeds and you know, cuttings and stuff like that. I tried, but I always gone back to multi-purpose compost. I just filled up, like, I don't know if you can see it, almost to the top. Outside I water it because you need to have a moist in the soil. And now when we have done all them, I'm not gonna show you one by one because we will be here probably till tomorrow. I just show you how I do it. It's up to you how you doing it, but you know, you find your way. And I'm sure like I never met a person who says he didn't sow anything. Right, I don't know if you can see them, but they are very tiny seeds. And I usually in the size pot like that, which is like nice small one to start with, I put about 4 or 5 seeds. Not overcrowd them because otherwise they will take the nutrition from one of each other and they're not gonna grow. Okay, right, almost done. Right, then when you've got them sitting on that damp compost, you need just tiny bit of sprinkle of the soil, like that. You see, like just tiny little layer. The reason why is because if you put a lot and you bury them, what's gonna happen? The first of all, you will wait for ages to germinate them, if they germinate, and you know it just slowing down the process. Okay, which I done that. I'm just gonna put a little bit of soil on top of it. That's my last one to do. That I wanted to show you. The basically, I don't know if you can see the seeds. Yeah, you probably can now. You know, they nicely spread. Then you need your spray water bottle. What it is, you don't water them with the can, because you can even bury them even more and deeper, and you can move them and disturb the germination, and it's not good for them. I use this, just do like a couple of sprinkles on top. You need to make sure this is a little bit of not pain, but you know, you can just stick them into the propagator and leave them there for like 14 days and come back and wait like, oh yeah, tomatoes are down. No, you need really care. Every day you spray them with this little bit of keep it damp, keep it moist, nice and warm. That's what they like. And then you wait. It depends on the different variety, different seeds. Some of them take longer, some of them take short time, whatever. But they eventually come out. When you see your seedlings, don't touch them. Don't try to like move them, wag them around the pot. Absolutely not. The reason why is because you don't want to disturb them. You need to have nice strong seedlings to actually start planting them out. Then another gadget comes in force, and I found this is absolutely amazing. Right. This is a growing light. It just basically, you can bend it any way you want. It's got like little clip. If you've got a windowsill, you just put it like that, and you turn it on. Right, as you can see, the light is like blue and red, and what does it do is gives the seedlings all the benefits of sunshine, because if you've got them on the windowsill and you don't have this, you will probably end up with leggy long seedlings. They not good because they weak, they not gonna survive. Once you take them out, probably first little draft will kill them off. Okay, if you've got this, you keep it on top of your propagator, and all the seedlings actually absorb the light they need for growth. That means they grow slower, they put in more strength into build actually the root system and start growing nicely. Okay, and then once they're ready, you just take them out and you need to introduce them to outside world. You can just take them, whack them out, and it's just like, my job done. I'm just gonna wait when I've got the tomatoes or peppers. Absolutely not. You need to do slowly. Bear in mind, in March could be sometimes a little bit tricky because you can have a frost, and once the seedlings get a frostbite, they die and you have to start all over again. But I will do another video and show you how I, put them out and what I'm doing with them and when I placing them. However, right. If you've got only a little propagator like I do, the earlier you start, you always have to start with the plants, what you prefer to, have a first, or if it's like peppers or tomatoes, they take quite a long time to establish flower and get a harvest. That's why I always start first. Then I start with my flowers. And again, I will show you again how I plant them. This is the calendula. And I, again, found this when I went to the Czech Republic, and I love calendula. The reason why is because you can use this flower for so many reasons. You can make a tea, you can make an infused oil, You can dry it and put it into, like, if you got like little lavender and calendula back, you know, if for the sleep, for your bed. It is brilliant plant, and when I saw it, I says I have to get it. That's another what I'm going to grow in the propagator, but it's another video. I'm not gonna bother you with that now. And my husband told me, like, oh, you need to grow cucumber. And I said, what's cucumber? Well, cucumber is basically, it looks from outside like a melon. The shape is like a climber. It's got like little melon, look like a fruit, I would say it is, I'm not sure. But if you cut it, it looks like a cucumber, and apparently it's amazing for gin and tonic. And because we both love gin and tonic, I said I'm gonna give it a try. But that's the cucumber again. But I will show you in another video. Right, where you get your seeds from, go to the local, you know, gardening centers, shopping centers, you know, everywhere. The easy way how you can get your hands on it, if basically from the year before you just save, like I do with my marigolds, I save the seeds and the sunflowers, and you just plant them again, and you've got a sustainable amount of seeds. You don't need to spend a penny. Otherwise, you just go to the shop, you can look at the eBay, Amazon, anywhere you can get them. Right, I hope this tutorial was a little bit helpful for you guys. It was a little bit different than essential oils. However, gardening is very closely connected to the aromatherapy, and all the goods for essential oils came from the nature. And if you've got a garden, it's absolutely bliss when you can relax, rewind yourself, get the energy, find your zen. Right, that's from me for now, and I will see you here next time. See you later.